Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to make 3 amazing flavors using just one butter. Watch this video and learn. Firstly, you're going to measure your butter using a scale. For this recipe, we are going to use 300 grams of butter. It is important to use a scale for this recipe so to get adequate measurements for your ingredients. So here we have our 300 grams of butter measured. Next, we are going to measure our sugar. For this recipe, we are going to be needing 250 grams of sugar. Make sure to use your scale to measure your sugar. After measuring your sugar to 250 grams, you proceed to put your mixing bowl to your mixer to whip up the butter and sugar to cream it up. Next, you proceed to breaking your eggs. We are going to be needing 6 eggs, big eggs 6, to give us 300 grams for this recipe. Please take note, it is safer to break your eggs individually so if there's any spots one in your crates, it won't affect your production. I hope you understand. So it's better to break your eggs separately. So here I'm going to be measuring 300 grams of egg. And if your measurement is a little above 300 grams, it's fine, but it should not be lesser. Get your spatula and make sure to scrape the size of the bowl to remove any butter that is not fully combined. Make sure your butter and your sugar is properly mixed. It will give you a pale white color. You know that sharp butter color will not be there again. It will give you something like a pale white color. Then you will know that your butter and sugar mix is ready. Please proceed to measure 300 grams of flour. Make sure to sieve your flour, please. It's very important to sieve your flour. Next, we are going to be adding our baking powder. For this recipe, I'm going to be using 1 tablespoon baking powder and half tablespoon baking powder. So that is 1.5 teaspoon, teaspoon, 1.5 teaspoon of baking powder. Next is to go in with your egg and your flour. So you start with putting your eggs in bits and adding your flour. Make sure you end with your flour, like you do egg flour, egg flour. So that is the process: egg flour, egg flour. Make sure you're ending with flour. After ending with the flour, you can take it out from your mixer, then use a spatula to combine it together, just like what I'm doing now. So you can take out the batter, use a spatula to combine it together fully. This process, you don't need to over mix it, just use your spatula to combine it very well, just as I'm doing. Next, we're going to be dividing our batter into three. So this first batch I'm dividing, we're going to use it for our strawberry flavor. Then we mix it up a little, and we're ready to add our flavors. For this, I'm going to be using the mixed zest flavor and the butterscotch flavor. 1 teaspoon each. 1 teaspoon mixed zest, 1 teaspoon butterscotch flavor. I'll be giving that a good mix before I add it to my cupcakes. So I'll add it to my cupcakes. So I'm going to remain the last batch of the batter for my cookies and cream flavor. So you get Oreos cookies or Oreos biscuits, crush it into it as I'm doing. So I'm just using a little. This is just for cupcakes. So you have to be very generous with your cookies or your Oreos biscuits. If you want it to come out very well more than this, you have to be very generous with it. So that's give that a good mix. Crush it so it will mix in very well like this. So I'm going to be putting that to my cupcakes. You can save up some Oreos biscuits for toppings. So next is our strawberry flavor. For this, we're going to be adding a little bit of excellent blend red food color, and 1 teaspoon strawberry flavor. 1 teaspoon strawberry flavor. You give that a good mix. So give this a good mix and we have our strawberry flavor. Easy peasy, right? So for using one batter, we made cookies and cream flavor, strawberry flavor, and our sponge cake with mixed zest and butterscotch flavor. So I'll be putting my recipe and procedure in the caption. Please like, follow, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching. Now preheat your oven and put this into your already preheated oven for about 30 to 40 minutes, and it will give you this yummy delicious set of cupcakes. Thank you for watching. Hope you'll be trying this recipe very soon. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Tag me to your videos. Bye.